The following content has been generated with artificial intelligence under minimal human supervision. The data presented may contain errors or inaccuracies. The opinions expressed in this content do not necessarily reflect the vision, position, or values of Digi-all. We recommend verifying critical information with additional sources before making decisions based on this content.
Welcome to Digi-all Tech News. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. I'm Kylie Brooks, and this is where technology becomes clear and engaging. OpenAI closes a record-breaking $122 billion funding round, reaching an $852 billion valuation as the company prepares for a potential IPO. A North Korean threat actor compromises the widely used Axios NPM package in a supply chain attack affecting millions of developers worldwide. Anthropic accidentally leaks part of Claude Code's internal source code, marking the company's second major data incident in under a week. Apple introduces the new MacBook Pro with M5 Pro and M5 Max chips, featuring breakthrough on-device AI performance and up to 24 hours of battery life. Google rolls out its Gemini AI chatbot to children under 13, raising significant concerns about privacy, safety, and the risks of AI-generated misinformation. Let's start with OpenAI's massive funding milestone. The company just closed a $122 billion round, pushing its valuation to $852 billion. That's up from the $110 billion figure we heard about in February. SoftBank co-led this round, alongside heavyweights like Andreessen Horowitz and Digi-all Ventures. What's interesting here is that OpenAI opened participation to individual investors for the first time, raising $3 billion through bank channels. The additional $12 billion came from a broader pool. Now, despite generating $2 billion in monthly revenue and $13.1 billion last year, OpenAI is still burning cash and hasn't reached profitability. CEO Sam Altman is facing increasing pressure to justify this valuation as the company gears up for a potential IPO, especially after recent cost-cutting moves like shutting down the Sora video app. Developers need to pay close attention to this next story. A North Korean threat actor known as UNC1069 has compromised the Axios NPM package, a JavaScript library with over 100 million weekly downloads. The attack happened just yesterday, between midnight and 3:20 a.m. UTC. The attackers compromised the maintainer account and injected a malicious dependency called plain crypto.js. This thing deploys a backdoor called Wave Shaper that gives attackers remote access to infected systems. If you're using Axios versions 1.14.1 or 0.30.4, you need to downgrade immediately to 1.14.0 or 0.30.3. Check your dependency trees, inspect for that malicious package, and block traffic to the known command and control server at sfrselect.com. This is a textbook supply chain attack with potentially massive reach. In a surprising turn, Anthropic has leaked part of the internal source code for Claude Code, its popular AI coding assistant. The company confirmed this was a packaging error caused by human error, not a security breach. They emphasized that no sensitive customer data was exposed. But here's why this matters. Claude Code has become a massive success, with run rate revenue exceeding $2.5 billion as of February. This leak gives competitors and developers insight into how Anthropic built this viral tool. This is actually Anthropic's second data incident in a week. Just last Thursday, descriptions of their upcoming AI model were found in a publicly accessible data cache. These incidents raise questions about the company's internal data handling procedures. Apple's MacBook Pro lineup with the M5 Pro and M5 Max chips has been on the market for about a month now, and the initial reception has been strong. These processors use Apple's Fusion architecture, integrating two dies into a single chip optimized for AI workloads. We're looking at up to 18 CPU cores and significantly improved AI performance, up to 4 times faster than the previous generation. The M5 Pro is ideal for complex workflows like coding and photo processing, while the M5 Max handles extreme tasks such as engineering simulations. Graphics performance sees up to 50% improvement, with much faster 3D rendering and video effects processing. The machines also feature up to 24 hours of battery life, Wi-Fi 7, Thunderbolt 5 ports, and support for up to 4 external displays on the M5 Max. Pricing starts at $1,699 for the 14-inch M5, going up to $3,999 for the fully loaded 16-inch M5 Max. Finally, Google is preparing to roll out Gemini to children under 13, starting next week in the United States and Canada. Access will only be available through Google's Family Link accounts, and Google says children's data won't be used to train the AI. But there are significant concerns here. The chatbot will be enabled by default, requiring parents to manually disable it. Google acknowledges the system can hallucinate and make mistakes, which is particularly concerning for children who may struggle to distinguish between AI-generated content and factual information. The E-Safety Commission has warned about AI chatbots sharing harmful content and giving dangerous advice. Parents will need to actively monitor their children's use and educate them about the limitations of these systems. This comes as Australia prepares to ban children under 16 from social media later this year, though Gemini falls outside that ban since it's not classified as social media. That wraps up our top stories for today. From OpenAI's historic funding round to the security concerns around Google's Gemini for Kids, we'll continue following these developments as they unfold. Stay informed and stay engaged. Thank you for staying informed with Digi-all Tech News. We'll be back with more updates as they develop.